Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be reading, just reading, no challenge, nothing like that. This is going to be a cozy reading vlog. So, the book that I'm thinking I want to start with is The Answer Is No by Frederick Bachman. This is kind of like a short story by him. I love Frederick Bachman's writing. It is very unique, is what I'm going to go with. This is actually is 68 pages, and well, let's get started. And I just saw the first line of the book, and it's a frying pan that ruins Lucas's life. We'll get to that. Such a banger, and that is all for the first chapter. Then it goes on to the second chapter. Amazing. So let's get started reading. Geist, I finish. Geist? What is Geist? So what I wanted to say. Guys, I finished The Answer Is No by Frederick Bachman. This book is such a short book. I was left wanting for more by this book. This book is 68 pages. I read this book in like 1.5 hours. I really liked the book, but I don't know how to rate novellas, so I'm just not going to. So the book starts with a frying pan being thrown on the sidewalk of an apartment building, and I figured that it is an apartment building because apartment buildings are how Frederick Bachman mostly writes his stories. Like someone is living in an apartment building, some robbery happened in an apartment building, some hostage situation happened, someone stole someone's cat in some. So what I am trying to tell you is that mostly whenever Frederick Bachman writes anything, he always most of the times sets the setting as apartment buildings, and that is the same in this thing. And you see the little bag here. The meaning of this, after you have read the book, it is just excellent. So a frying pan is thrown on the sidewalk of an apartment building, and the pile grows and grows and grows and grows. So the head of the building, they are trying to figure out who is throwing them and things like that. And Lucas is a very introverted, very socially negative person. He does not like to be social. He does not like to talk to people and stuff like that. So when the apartment building heads come to him and ask him if he has a frying pan, he does not like it. And after a few days, they again come to ask him and things like that. And the frying pan is a frying pan, but in this book, I figured that it is a problem. How humans deal with problems and stuff like that, that is very interesting. So the frying pan is thrown in the sidewalk. A few days later, more stuff is thrown over the frying pan because people think that if some junk is already there, why shouldn't we do it? If we were a normal person, we wouldn't have put the frying pan there. So the way that humans deal with problems is very nicely shown in this book, and I really like that. So he is talking to us, but he's also not talking to us, and I just love that. The ending of the book was very wholesome. I don't know what I'm going to rate the book because it is a novella. Actually, it is not a book, it is a novella. But as I said, I really, really, really love Frederick Bachman's writing. And if you don't know, if you want to read Frederick Bachman, you should read this book because Frederick Bachman writes serious topics with a hint of humor in them to make them more understandable, and I love it. So if you like this book, you definitely need to check out other books by him, and I love this. I love how he writes. So now let's get to the next book that we are going to be reading in this video. I don't know what I want to read. I kind of want to finish the Harry Potter series because I'm on the fifth book right now, and yeah. I also want to read another Frederick Bachman book, but okay, let's start with Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I need to finish that book. Okay, so we are going to be reading Harry Potter and the all of the Harry Potter books are free on Kindle Unlimited. I don't have it, but I just wanted to let you know. If you want to read it, you can read it on Kindle Unlimited. So I downloaded the book. I'm 14% of the way through the book. I am on chapter 7 right now. I need to finish this book. Then I can get to the next book in the series because I feel like The Order of the Phoenix is the biggest book and it is a filler book. So it is kind of hard to get through the book because of what happens at the end, and I just need to finish the book so I can read Half Blood Prince and the last book and finally finish my reread for this year. So yeah, I am going to be reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix now. Hey guys, I'm 50% of the way through Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter, book 5. I'm on page 408 exactly, and I'm just 50% of the way through the book. This copy of the book that I have, this paperback copy, is exactly 500 what is 500? It is exactly 800 pages. Many copies are like 1,000 pages long, and yeah, I'm mostly reading it on my Kindle, but to make this video a lot more aesthetic for you guys, I'm also reading it paperback version, and I'm also reading it paperback version to take it to my school to read. Okay. So I'm really liking the book. I just hate Dolores Umbridge. I hate her so much. She is the worst professor ever. Um, I love Harry. I love Hermione. Hermione is my top Harry Potter character. I love Ron. I also love Draco. I don't know why, but I just love it. Guys, I want to share a quote with you, and this is talking about Ron's weakness, okay? So, his greatest weakness was a tendency to lose confidence when he made a blunder. If he let in one goal, he became flustered and there was therefore likely to miss more. I relate to that. What I'm trying to say is I relate to Ron on a level that is ungodly, but I also really relate to Hermione. And I also relate to Harry because that people don't like Harry in this book because he's going through emotions and hormones and stuff like that. But as he's a teenager, he's allowed to go through those things because he's 15, 16 years old in this book. So, of course, he's allowed to go through those things, and it is a very perfect representation of what teenagers go through. And I really love that. I love Hermione. Hermione is my favorite character from this series. So that is all I have to update till now. I don't have much to update you, just this much, and I will talk to you when I have finished the book, all 800 pages. And yeah, I'm using this Jude bookmark, the Cruel Prince bookmark that my best friend made for me for my birthday. If I cannot be better than them, I will become so much worse. So just wanted to let ex best friend made for me, and I'll get to reading now. Guys, I finished Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. As you saw, I love this book. I wanted to tell you about the movie adaptation of this book, the fifth Harry Potter movie. I don't like it at all because they cut out so many scenes from the movies. The first 3 4 movies were actually perfect because they did not cut out anything, but in this book they cut out so much and I did not like that at all. So I think I'm going to rate this book 4 stars. As a whole, the series is a 6-star series, but this book in particular, it just takes me a lot of time to read it. I read this book in like 3 weeks. So, and it is 800 pages. Some other books, which are like 900,000 pages, I read them in 2 3 days. So, that shows. That is all I have to say for this book. I love Hermione. I don't like Cho, but that's all. So, this book. Then I don't know what I want to read next. I probably want to read the sixth Harry Potter book or The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrian Young. I've heard great things about this book. It is, I don't know, people rave about it. They say that they rated it 5 stars and stuff like that. I don't know, I'll see. I also want to finish the Harry Potter series. So I will update you when I start with a book. My home. Okay, guys, I don't think I updated you about which book I started. So, I first started The Unmaking of June Pharaoh by Adrian Young. I reached till 62% of the book and I decided to DNF it because I'm just not in the mood for it. And I don't think it is going to be a 5 star because I am kind of skim reading it. I don't know why it is kind of boring me. I was very, very, very interested in the plot line. It is like magical realism and stuff like that. I was very interested. Unfortunately, we have to DNF it. Then the next book I started is, I think you guys know. The next book I started was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, the sixth book in the Harry Potter series. I am on chapter 17, A Sluggish Memory, 53% of the way through the book, so I am like this. So, I'm like this much percent of the way through the book, page number 291, so just below 300. Of course, I'm loving the book, and here I have a photo of Draco. I love Draco. I love Draco Malfoy and I also love Harry. I love Harry because he's such a moral kid. He always does the right thing. He always picks the right thing. Whenever you have the choice between doing something bad or something okay and something very good, morally good, he picks the morally good thing, and I absolutely love that about him. And then I love Draco because he has got this sad emo boy type vibe, and I absolutely eat it up. So this most of the way through the book, loving it. The plot is progressing. I am eating it up. I am not feeling the need to stop reading this book, and of course, love this. Um, Something very sad is going to happen at the ending. I obviously know because I'm rereading it for the fifth time. I think I don't remember, but this is this book, and yeah, I'll start reading. I will continue reading, and I will update you once I finish the book. I don't know if this is going to be the last book we read in this video or if I will read one more book because I need to finish my reread of Harry Potter. So we will probably read the seventh book, but I'm not sure. We will see. So I'll continue reading this, then I'll update you. I don't know why, but I forgot to mention this while I was telling you about my thoughts about this book. So let me read you a quote. Of course, it is by Hermione Granger. It is about Hermione Granger, it is not by her, because you'll see when I read the quote for you. Okay? So they everyone is about to get their owls. So owls is a very huge exam in the wizarding world, where for which you get your results and they matter very much for your career and stuff like that. So Hermione, Harry, and Ron are about to get their results for the owls exam, and this is Hermione speaking. I know I messed up ancient runes, muttered Hermione feverishly. I definitely made at least one serious mistranslation, and the defense against the dark arts practical was no good at all. I thought transfiguration went all right, but looking back. Then Ron says, Hermione, will you shut up? You are not the only one who's nervous, barked Ron. And when you have got your 10 outstanding owls. Don't, said Hermione, clapping her hands hysterically. I know I failed everything. What happens if we fail? Harry asked the room at large, but it was again Hermione who answered. We discussed our options with our head of house. I asked Professor McGonagall at the end of last term. Then Hermione gets her owl results and she gets 10 owls exactly. And I just wanted to tell you this because I am like this every single time when we are going to get our exam results. So like I know I'm so anxious about getting my exam results that I feel like I failed every single thing, that I will come last in class, when in reality I actually come first in class. I did not fail a thing, I was the top of my class and stuff like that, and I relate to this very 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 much. So yeah, I wanted to tell you that. Then when Ron, Harry and Hermione are discussing their our results, the conversation goes like this. Hermione, said Ginny tentatively, for Hermione still hadn't turned around. How did you do? Not bad, said Hermione in a small voice. Oh, come off it, said Ron, striding over to her, whipping her results out of her hand. Yep, 9 outstandings, and the one exceeds expectations at a defense against dark arts. He looked down at her, half amused, half exasperated, and says, You are actually disappointed, aren't you? Hermione shook her head, but Harry laughed. And this is exactly me in a nutshell. Because I am disappointed in my exam results every single time. Because I know I have the potential to do extremely good, to get full on full, to get 100% and stuff like that. And then I make stupid, silly mistakes which cut off my 1 mark, so 2 marks, so 3 marks. And even if I get 98%, I'm still disappointed because I know I could have gotten 100%. And when other people look at it, they know that 98% is a great thing. But for me, for how much I know I can do, and if I get 98%, I'm very disappointed. But if someone else gets 98%, I'm like, wow, great, you did excellent. You should be very, very happy. Because I know for them that is how much they can manage. They cannot get higher than that. While I know for myself, I can do great. I can do much higher than that. So I'm very disappointed when things like that happen. And it is in this book. It is Hermione too. And I'm so glad that not only I suffer through that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about this topic. And I will talk to you when I finish this book.
2 children, and they gave us like the wish list of like wants and needs. So yeah, I need to go buy them.
Not bloody likely. He's stuck with the class. He's even better than you, one. Snowball thinks he's a genius.
I'd like to know who that book was. Just have a look, shall we?
No.
as you probably saw by the B-roll, I just finished Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Obviously, 5-star reads. This is, I think, my second favorite book in the series. The first is The Prisoner of Azkaban. I love this book. Absolutely love this. Um, this is the book where Hinny starts developing. Hinny is like Harry and Ginny as a couple. I absolutely love them, and um, Ron and Hermione also start getting feelings, I guess you could say. Absolutely love him. Harry starts getting feeling pity for Malfoy in this book, and I absolutely love that development. The ending, it tore my heart out, even though I knew what was going to happen. Love, 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 love this book. It is absolutely amazing, and I also love the cover of it. The orange is really pretty. So, of course, the next book I'm going to start is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the seventh book in the Harry Potter series. One thing I don't understand is that Harry is 17 in this book. He looks so small here. I just don't understand why he's 17. A 17-year-old should not be this young or look so small. He's like this small. Yeah, I don't understand that. Here is Nagini, Voldemort's snake. We get to know a lot more things about why Voldemort killed Harry's parents, all his backstory and stuff like that. Again, this is also kind of like a filler book, but I absolutely ate it up. This book is 541 pages, and this is 700 something, I think. This is 620 pages. This is 541 pages. Yeah, I'm going to be reading this book, and this is going to be the last book I read in this video, because I feel like 4 books is kind of like a good amount to be read in a reading vlog, and I also know which video I'm going to be shooting next. I really want to start shooting that, so this will be the last book we will read in this video. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So let's get started. I'm very excited to read it. I will update you again once I'm like 50% of the way through the book. And yeah, I will get reading. So guys, I just finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, I don't know. This book, I love this series for a reason, and this is your sign to read the series. This series is written for middle graders, and but it is absolutely amazing. This series is so high stakes in the later 3 or 4 books of the series. At the ending of the series, I absolutely love it. The author J.K. Rowling started putting a tiny little important bit in the first book that we came to know more about in the last book, and we came to know why that is happening. Yeah, please read Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I absolutely love this series. I am like, my soul is attached to this series. And have you seen my new Kindle case? Draco Malfoy. Then I just have a Spotify random song thingy. Then this is a dragon. Then this is a girl reading a book and a boy. I imagine them as Tessa Gray and William Herondale from the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. Then this is the Zodiac Academy. Of course, I love Zodiac Academy. Hedwig. And this is from Assistant to the Villain. I absolutely love these books. So, I think this is going to be the last book for this reading vlog. I had a lot of fun shooting this video. I reread one of my favorite series ever, like the last 3 books in the series. Then I also read a short novella by Frederick Bachman, who is one of my new favorite authors. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Comment the bandaged heart emoji to let me know that you watched till the end of the video. And you know all the YouTube stuff to do: like, share, comment, subscribe. If you subscribe, I will love it, obviously. We have a lot of fun over here, and I would love to have you here. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. I love you all. Toodles, bye.